Hey guys, what's up? In this video, I'm going to show you why it's safe to let your credit spread expire, and I'm also at the end going to show you one case where it is not safe and how to prevent this so you're never stuck in that scenario. All right, so if you've never heard of a credit spread, what a credit spread is basically you're selling one option and buying the other as protection for the first option. And what it does is it allows you to set up directional based plays or trades, and it gives you a high win rate. Why? Well, because let's say we pick a price we think this stock won't go. Let's say we don't think, because it looks like, let's just say just in general, it looks like it's trending up. This looks like a support level. So let's say, all right, I'm going to sell this level right here, the 405 level. Okay, so I'm going to sell the first option at 405. It's going to be a put option. Then I'm going to buy the one below it right here. Okay, cool. This is what my levels would be if I were to sell a put credit spread right here, which means that I make money by the end of expiration for this spread if the stock is above this first line. If it's above this line, I get to keep all the money they gave me. And so that's how a credit spread works. But now the question is it okay to let my credit spread expire? I'm going to explain three scenarios here. Number one, the option or the spread expires out of the money, meaning that let's say it's expiration day and the stock is trading right here. If the stock is trading right here, which is above this line, then you can let it expire. Why? Well, because this is going to expire worthless and this is going to expire worthless. Each of these options contracts priced right here are going to expire worthless, which means that you are not responsible for anything. You don't have to give anybody shares. They're not giving you anything. They're just gone. These contracts expire. They are done. And so nothing has to be handled here. Scenario number two. So that means in scenario, which just to clarify, in scenario number one, if the stock at expiration closes above this stock price, then you're fine. Nothing happens. It's safe to let it expire. Okay, number two. If the stock closes on expiration day below both of these, then guess what? It's okay to let it expire. Why? Well, because if you let a stock go below here, this is what's going to happen. If it goes below both of your options, both this one and this one, if it goes below both of those and closes on expiration, then this one is going to get executed, which means you're going to be responsible, if it's a put credit spread, to give someone or to sell shares at a certain level. And so because of that, because you're selling shares at a certain level, there's a lot of risk. But that's why you bought the one below it. You bought this option, which gives you the right to buy shares. So in this one, you're selling shares, and in this one, you're buying. They offset each other. You experience the max loss as shown when you set up the trade. And then it's fine to let it expire. Why? Because this one is protecting that one. There's nothing you need to worry about. So in scenario number two, if the stock closes below both of your options, it's safe to let it expire because nothing's going to happen because they protect each other. Now, this is the scenario that I was talking about, scenario number three, where you can run into a lot of trouble. Now, again, this is, you've seen YouTube videos, there is one that says $30,000 loss on a $1 Y credit spread, and this is what they're talking about. First off, hardly ever happens. It's a very rare case, but I want to show you how to protect yourself from it just in case you're starting to experience this. Okay, so scenario number three, one was it closed above these levels. Two, it closed below these levels. So number three is between these levels. If the stock is trading in between or on expiration day about to close between these levels, that's where you can experience a problem. Why is this? Well, let's say it closes in between. That means the one below it, this option right here at market close, will expire worthless because it is out of the money. It expires worthless, so there's no protection. But now you're still responsible for this option because it is in the money, which means that it can be executed. The reason why this hardly ever happens is because unless you have a super wide spread, most things don't trade in between these dollar ranges, or at least when I'm trading a credit spread. But also, when it does, the person who bought the spread from you or bought this option from you paid you some money. So it's only advantageous for them to execute this option if it's down quite a bit. And so it has to be like roughly in the middle near this low for it to actually happen, which seems to not happen often. However, that nightmare case can happen. You can be on the hook for $30,000 or more when it expires in the middle. So let me tell you how to protect yourself. If it is expiration day afternoon towards market close, sometime in that ending day of expiration, if the stock is trading in between this level and looks like it may close between this level, what you can do is you simply buy the credit spread back. You typically get to, because of theta decay, get to buy it back at a cheaper price. If not, you're taking a loss, but it's not going to be your max loss, which would be if you let it expire. So either way, it's going to help you come out more positive, whether you're losing less or actually making money. It just depends on where you bought. It's just safest if the stock looks like it's about to expire in the middle of credit spreads to buy that credit spread back. Those are your three scenarios. Number one, if the stock closes above, it's safe to let it expire. Number two, if it closes below, it is safe to let it expire. And number three, if it's in the middle, it's not the safest, but you could let it expire. Most companies will handle it fine. But if you want to be extra safe, you can buy back your credit spread, and that's the way to get around that. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it and you like credit spreads, make sure to smash that subscribe button and the thumbs up button. If you want to learn about the exact strategies that I use to have a 95% win rate on credit spreads while collecting 15 to 20 cents, then again, you can click the link below and in the description. I give all my strategies away for free. All right, guys, see you in the next video.